Firstly, please allow me to talk a little bit about WeChat, right? WeChat is a free to download and use app and supporting 6 OS platforms: iOS, Android, BlackBerry, and even PC, right? Here we have a very huge user base. It's close to 400 million monthly active users and has been ranking in iOS for in the social category #1 for over 90 countries. It took like Twitter and Facebook for like close to 3 years to reach the first 100 million users, but it only took us about 400 days. Also, according to the Global Web Index, Weixin, the WeChat, has been ranked as the 5th most used app in the world and as the #1 most popular messaging app. Why we think WeChat is so important to Tencent is because the world is going to mobile and the world is going to mobile internet, right? You can see actually for the last year, and the smartphone sales has outpaced feature phones. And so, you know, specifically in the Southeast Asia, everybody's using Android phones, right? So yes, it becomes a smartphone era. Okay, so some interesting pictures to be shared with you. So when Pope Benedict was inaugurated as Pope in 2005, so a lot of people came and to witness that moment. So it goes to 2013, so everybody's taking out his smartphone and the pad to take this moment, right? So, and a lot of people are doing selfies and share to Facebook. So the world is crazy about smartphone. I just also heard a lot of companies from hotel industry, from travel agencies. So they also are aware that mobile internet is so important. So all of them want to develop their own app to take the advantage of this mobile internet trend. But please think twice. You may not want to have your own app. Why do I say that? Because if you want to develop your own app, probably you need to spend a lot to support 10 people development team and think about iOS, Android, and in the content. So you are competing with million or hundreds of thousands of other apps to get the users. For me, if I use 10 hotels, if I use 5 travel agencies, if I use like another 5 air agencies, does that mean I have to install 20 apps in my smartphone? Does that mean if I fly once every 2 months, I have a lot of trouble to find one of those 20 apps? And it is even a disaster to register and to remember your password and account name for those 20 apps. I'm talking about if I do travel, right? So you may not need an app. You can use the WeChat official account system. Official account system is equal to a night app. We have a huge user base. You can just directly leverage our user base. Let me demonstrate how we are working extending the online to offline by the official account system. Actually, we're working with a lot of big brands already, like the Starbucks, the McDonald's, the Uniqlo, and we're also working with the big names like LeBron James, like Leo Messi. So these are big sports name celebrities. They're using official accounts to manage their relationship with their fans. They're posting their pictures, they're posting even their voice, and to share with their fans, to keep connecting, managing their fans, like what they did on Facebook. For those brands like McDonald's and Uniqlo, you can see here, like Starbucks, there's a Starbucks in Hong Kong. They put a QR code of their official account on a coffee cup. So whenever a customer walks in a Starbucks coffee shop, they buy a coffee and scan the QR code and immediately follow the Starbucks official account. Through that, they can gather their followers bit by bit and keep remarketing to their customers and selling the new deals to them. That would be a very cool idea. So, as I said, official account is a night app. It is very difficult for the traditional merchants and companies to do a smartphone app. The reason I have told is that it is very costly to spend a budget to support a development team. You need a content team. You also need a promotional budget, right? If you have an app, you need a lot of people to download it. It's very expensive. It goes up to $20 to have a paid users for the e-commerce business. Do you really want to do that? If you want to have 10,000 users to download your app, you probably need like 200,000 budget. That for only 10,000 users. So that's crazy. But with WeChat, it is very, what we call it is an elegant way to have your followers. Why? Because you just need one click. It is very easy to form an official account with WeChat. You probably just need 1 or 2 content managers to set up the account and to keep spamming your WeChat followers with your new deals, with your customer relationship management initiatives. You can all realize on WeChat official account. How to do that? Here are some examples. We're working with McDonald's in Hong Kong, right? You can see that this is the chat window of WeChat. They have been pushing the new deals of the package deals of McDonald's. Even you can share your location to that official account. That's the McDonald's official account. And it will show that the McDonald's shops around you, and you can pick up the latest one. And you can even pay for that package you choose, right? You can do within the in-app payment for that deal. And based on your location, it will be delivered to your home. So it's a very elegant way. So McDonald's don't need to have an app at all. They don't even to spend the marketing dollars to recruit followers for their app. So it's an elegant way. They can directly leverage our users. Users don't have to register twice, right? If you want to register a McDonald's app, does that mean you also need to register a Starbucks app, right? So a lot of apps, too many accounts, too many passwords is painful. Also, we've been working with Tesco loaders in Thailand. Tesco is giving out a lot of coupons, right? You can choose here, and like for the Nando's and the Dunkin' Donuts, you can pick up the, I'm not sure if you can read Thai, but it's to pick up the coupons and the vouchers, and which you can show the vouchers, right, to the offline shops and immediately get some discounts. Oh, this is more relevant to the travel agency, and we're also working with China Easterns. You just need to follow the China Eastern official account, become its followers, and you can do the online schedule, pick your seat, and do the online check-in. Right? I mean, their app can do that as well, but comparing to follow an account, a lot of people are more willing to follow their account and do that on WeChat because it's just quite easier. They don't need to register twice. Also, they can do the hotel booking, right? There is a Chinese app called Book Hotel. It's quite the rock name. You share your location to that account through the chat window. It will show the hotels around you. All these budget hotels, inexpensive hotels. It shows about how much and how far you are from the hotel, and also the telephone numbers. Listed in the middle, right? Actually, it's an aggregator. You can not only including the hotels, but you can also including the service providers too for the hotels. You can do the checking and put your names, ID there, and submit. And somebody will call you if you submit. So it's quite easy. You don't need a very complicated app. You just need a official account, and 1 to 2 people can finish all the development work here. It is a content management work. This is one of my favorite pages that there is this vending machines in China. There is a QR code tied with each products they are selling. For example, like a Coke. I buy the Coke in the vending machine, right? So most painful is that you don't have the coins. You don't have the wallet money, the small notes, right? But now we have the WeChat payment. It is very easy for you to pay for that. You scan the QR code, you key in a 6-digit password, and one more key in, confirm, and the products will come out. It is very quick, probably just 2 seconds. This vending machine. As soon as we work with the vending machine supplier, their transactions goes up by 30%. That's huge. That's very surprising for them. We're also trying to work with 7-Elevens. We works with more convenient shops. So you probably don't need to bring your credit card. You don't need to bring your money. You can just have your phone, scan the QR code, and key in a 6-digit. Only 2 steps, very easy. Can be finished in 2 seconds. Much faster than a credit card. There are some other innovative cases that we've been working. We have been working with the electronic manufacturer called Hire. They have an official account, which we can use the official account to control what time the air conditioner to open, so that you can drive. Before you reach home, you can turn on your air condition, set up a time, and when you reach home, it will be cool. Also, we've been working with Grab Taxi. We don't want to do Grab Taxi by ourselves. We can be a platform for them. They have some trouble to acquire users, probably, and they can directly leverage our user base. So users can share their location to a in-app official account of Grab Taxi, and the Grab Taxi can pick up the deal and call them. We can also do lottery and the QR code. So a lot of things can be realized very easily with official accounts system in WeChat. Thank you.